GH is back, it's November 8th, and here is your MMO News of the Week timestamps. Let's not waste any more time. Let's do this. First up, Lineage 2 news. The Samurai Crow class is now available, but it requires creating a Kamail character. The class focuses on fast sword attacks and has skills that provide helpful buffs. The update also adds a global arena, replaces the old server hot time with the free-for-all PvP period, and changes field boss spawns so that all bosses appear at the same time to reduce guilds monopolizing kills. And here it goes, Blue Protocol Southeast Asia is now running a small closed beta test from November 6 until November 20. Players can explore the game during this period, but all progress will be wiped once the test ends. The developers noted that this version doesn't reflect the final build, and anyone who encounters issues is encouraged to contact customer support or join the official Discord. There it goes, Blue Protocol for Southeast Asia. Now, the release date for Where Winds Meet is set for November 14, with the launch happening on both PS5 and PC. The game offers an open-world wuxia setting with solo play and seamless co-op for up to 4 players. Earlier playtests helped the developers refine the experience, and the full version is arriving as a free-to-play title. And yeah, if you want to check out a new MMO, Sword of Justice was just released yesterday. It currently has mixed reviews on Steam, with many players noting that it feels designed primarily as a mobile title. The feedback highlights concerns about its overall structure and presentation, though some players remain interested in seeing how it develops post-launch. Now here's a returning event for Final Fantasy XIV. The Final Fantasy XIV Cross Fall Guys collaboration is live from November 6 to November 27, 2025, bringing back the Blunderville attraction where players take on Fall Guys style courses to earn fame and exchange it for event items. Now, Digimon Super Rumble news. With the planned 2.80 update originally set for November 6, the patch introduces new Digimon evolutions, audio fixes, and several content updates. Cyberdramon, Repmon, and Soundbirdmon are added alongside new mutant forms for Strike-Dramon and Kudamon. The update also adjusts ambient and footstep sounds and corrects English text display during combination successes. The Atra Kabuteramon field raid concludes, making way for the new boss, Tomon, while other raids receive scheduled and structure changes. Guild Raid Wave of Light Season 3 is underway until November 19, and the game now includes new achievements and 5 Digi Islands, offering different buffs, accessible through the Luxury Digi Island change ticket. Next, Sword Art Online Integral Factor is celebrating November 6 as Aincrad Day, marking the anniversary of the original Sword Art Online launch. The game will host a series of events starting after maintenance on November 6, with additional events planned throughout the month, coinciding with regular maintenance updates. Now, Flyff Universe got a dev note detailing the upcoming Muran's Awakening expansion. It introduces the new continent Kylun, featuring towns, forests, and grasslands to explore, along with new monsters, quests, and a level cap increase to 190. The update also adds the Anko Asylum dungeon, offering multiple boss variations, buffs, and debuffs, and new rewards like weapons and armors for players to strengthen their character. Next news, Rose Online has released a small patch with a few notable updates. The game now includes scoreboard for dungeon runs, showing stats like total damage, kills, and dungeon duration, accessible after the game through a new menu icon. Now mounts have received fixes to prevent getting stuck on terrain or inclines. Additionally, a new developer mode has been added for UI modding, allowing hot reloads, a UI debugger, and access to inventory data for custom HUD elements. Further documentation and support for modding will be provided in the future. Next up, Wakfu is preparing for the launch of its Neo servers. Pre-registration recently closed with over 64,000 players signed up. Some servers will be merged before the event to balance population, such as Neo Rubilax 1, 2, and 3 combining into one server, while Neo Ogress 2 and 3 merge, and Neo Pandora servers remain unchanged. Players who pre-registered will receive various gifts, including cosmetic item transfers, potions, emotes, a pet skin, and transform mirrors. Early access to the Neo servers begin on November 10, with Neo packs still available for those wanting to join early. Now, Blade and Soul Heroes has released its third update, Hogsmeade Hamlet, a little under 2 months after launch. The update adds a new region, introduces one exalted hero, Jin So Yoon, and 2 revered heroes, and raises the hero level cap from 40 to 45. Additional content includes a new solo and party boss trial, an increase in bounty hunt ranks from 10 to 15, mind training level 7, and a new boon card system. Next, Throne and Liberties Update 3.7 introduces ranked battlegrounds, starting a 6-week pre-season where players can queue solo, for free-for-all matches with 24v24 or 18v18 formats depending on participation. The update also adds a new ping system for better party and guild coordination, make adjustments to life skills, and significantly reduces the power of the recently added orb weapon. Now, the November 5 update for Phantasy Star Online 2U Genesis adds new content across exploration, equipment, and cards. The Outer Realm exploration now includes the South Tundra area with large-scale quests and new bosses, while all-ship matchmaking is supported for all Outer Realm quests. New equipments and augments have been introduced alongside additional urgent quests. The Line Strike card system received new character cards, skill, and a starter deck, and various cosmetic items is now available through the AC Scratch ticket. Next up, Sky Children of the Light introduced the Spirit Friendship system, giving players more ways to progress and unlock items. Players can now build bonds with spirits through daily adventures, which can unlock rewards faster and reduce costs. The update also adds special moments with spirits and lets players choose how they spend seasonal resources, making progression more flexible. Now, PokeMMO's 2025 Halloween event runs until November 14 with prizes claimable until November 17. Players can take part in seasonal activities like special boss fights, capturing event creatures, and a limited time PvP mode. The update also adds gameplay improvements, including official double battles, team tournament support, performance optimizations, and various quality of life changes. Next news, Palia's latest update, Home for Harvest, adds new seasonal content and activities for players to enjoy. It introduces a community cooking event, decorative items and furniture for home customization, and seasonal quests that reward special items. The update also includes new cosmetic options and interactive objects for social or solo gameplay. These changes continue the game's ongoing seasonal expansions and are available on PC, consoles, and Switch. Now, Mabinogi just got both a producer letter and a letter from the director announcing the new Rise update coming on November 13, 2025. And the letter states the update overhauls combat, dungeons, and equipment systems to make progression smoother and more accessible. Changes include dungeon improvements, new rewards, updated gear mechanics, and easier early game progression. The update also reduces pay-to-win elements by making previously gacha-only high-stat gear obtainable in-game. Overall, it aims to provide a clearer growth path, meaningful reward, and a more balanced experience for all players. Following the new Rise update, Mabinogi has also shared a development update on Mabinogi Eternity. The developers is rebuilding the game on the Unreal Engine, creating a new client and server infrastructure to support faster content production. The development has focused on upgrading visuals, effects, and combat, while refining gameplay for different talents and improving usability. Life and exploration systems are also being enhanced, with more immersive environments, natural wildlife, and smoother daily activities. Early tests suggest the game balances familiar Mabinogi elements with modern conveniences like autopathing, aiming to provide both nostalgia and a refreshed experience. The developers plan to continue sharing deeper updates and new features as development progresses. Next up, BitCraft Online has released a new Tier 7 dungeon called Arachnir, designed to be more difficult in response to player feedback that previous combat dungeons were too easy. The dungeon features persistent enemy spawners and a challenging boss fight. Rewards include high-level weapons, a new pet, and cosmetic items, including the upcoming first purchasable cosmetic skin, the Orange Kitty Pumpkin. The update also adds new cargo packaging recipes, a hunter's goat for mounted hunting, and backend improvements to support future updates. Following that BitCraft Online update, Pioner, a post-apocalyptic MMO FPS from GFA Games, has started its open beta after a brief delay. The beta runs until November 11 and includes the first 5 acts of the main story, a raid-style PvE activity, global quest, PvP deathmatch, and an in-game collectible card game with ranked matches and rewards. The full release is planned for later this year, and players can participate via Steam to provide feedback. And now, we just got the Q3 2025 Gravity IR presentation. Basically, Gravity made about 139 billion Korean won in revenue, around $99 million. Now, that's less than the previous quarter, but a bit higher than the same time last year. Their online games did well, especially new launches like Ragnarok Zero and Ragnarok Online Latam, but mobile games didn't make as much money. Profit-wise, they earned around 20 billion Korean won, $14 million, which is higher than the last quarter, but lower than last year. So overall, they're growing in some areas, mainly online games, but overall sales and profits aren't consistently strong yet. And following that news, Kakao Games reported turning a profit in Q3 2025. They earned a net income of 34.6 billion Korean won, around $24 million, compared to a loss of 7.3 billion Korean won the previous year. Revenue dropped about 22% to 127.5 billion Korean won, with mobile game sales down 34%, but PC game sales up 25%. The profit boost mainly came from financial gains like derivatives. Looking ahead, Kakao Games plan to launch 9 new games and collaborations next year, including a mobile game with SM Entertainment. And leave a like before you go. This is Gaming Hardcore. See you in the next one.